The audio is on. And now the video's on. Now I gotta turn off this fucking beat. Thank you very much, Crime Boy. Shout out to Crime Boy for the beat.
Solid.
It's a slapper.
Slap.
We got audio on, so I'm not gonna confuse myself with those headphones anymore because it kind of echoes. We don't do headphones in here. I don't know if you've seen this thing before, but it's not like your usual podcast because we don't have headphones. We're not some fucking whatever you call it, fucking bougie ass podcast where they're like, oh, look at us with our fancy pants headphones. We in here, we listen to each other in real time in real life.
There we go.
And I know you guys like it being like that way. So before I get started, I just want to thank you guys for being here, and I want to introduce the two of you. Well, actually, I think you guys should introduce yourselves, but I just want to give a little background on my guests today. These are two of my dating coaches. Basically, I never really quite figured the whole thing out, the whole dating thing, the whole talking to people in the world and whatnot. And so I've employed these fellas. They kind of they're part of a community where, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Hitch, but they're basically like the young Hitch for the next generation. And I'm basically their Kevin James, or one of their Kevin James. They got a lot of Kevin Jameses. That's how they make money to afford these fucking sexy hats like that. I mean, look at Jesus, look at this shit. How do you even get hats like that? Anyways, if you guys want to introduce yourselves, I got blue shirt over here.
I'm Julius.
Julius.
Yeah. Julie Patuli.
Julie Patuli.
I'm
And
Bobby.
Julie and Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Julie Patuli and Bobby Patabi.
Yeah.
I don't think we figured out his last one yet. Patuli
Alright.
came after years of.
Well, thank you guys for coming in. It's nice to have you guys in here.
Thank you.
So how's it going? How's COVID treating you? You know, dating's a little strange now with the COVID situation. I don't know if you guys want to talk about some of these situations. You were kind of telling me a little bit about. Well, I don't know if you want to go into it.
Well, I mean, geez, it's definitely a change in the game for young hunters like me and my boy Bobby here. To be honest with you, it's really kind of geared up in the online and app world. Yeah, it's terrible. I'm not a big fan of doing things virtually too much. I feel like it totally takes all form of real, raw expression out of things, and that's really the way you do this. When you're out hunting, it's raw expression.
What so hunting? Explain the terminology hunting.
Well,
like
I don't want to make it sound like it's some kind of game or something like that. It's more of what would you say? It's more of going out in the world and finding these people to kind of fill these beautiful roles.
I like
that
that,
are
but I like
open beside
I
you.
like the hunting terminology.
Well, yeah, you're looking. Well, hunting in turn. It's kind of. I guess that's kind of aiming towards. Hey, we're out looking for something pretty
Yeah.
vigorously.
And you said get like game. I kind of like because I think about like when you have hunters, like someone goes out and they kill a deer or whatever, and you eat the meat, and people always describe the meat as like, oh, that's really gamey, So I thought
love venison, by the way.
you love venison.
That's great stuff.
So have you ever had sex with venison? Because I'm trying to figure out how to
No.
what?
Have I ever what?
I don't know. Just skip that one.
I've definitely cooked a nice bowl of chili that I'd consider laying in bed with some venison, but
Wow.
never
Now
really
we're
gotten
getting-
down
now
with
we're getting
it.
somewhere. So
with
what were you
the
guys
deer.
doing before? It was a little weird before we started here. You guys were taking your sweet time in the green room.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And,
yeah.
Who
Oh, jeez, sorry.
so who was she? What was her deal?
I prefer not to really talk about. I mean, when
I
you're when
respect
you're
that.
in my kind
I
of
respect
world,
that.
man, you gotta be safe for all players.
I
out there.
respect that. And but
I don't know. I mean, look at this guy's speechless.
I
like-
keep quiet.
yeah,
I
he's,
don't even talk
he's
about
the
it.
sniper.
Have fun.
Yeah, you guys are a couple of sneaky rapscallions, I'll tell
Yeah.
you. Now, I do want to bring up. I did take a bit of an issue